Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Ready to go now, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. And that's in for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. And that one pulled foul. Here's the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One down.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Matt McLain digs in now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. There's a strike. One out, bases empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
One of our cover stars is at the plate, Elly De La Cruz.
Yeah, the first Reds player to be featured on the cover of the show. That must be a cool feeling for him.
Fought off foul. Two out, space is empty. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher in this game, Hunter Greene.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. The wind and the pitch. Greene, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a good eye there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. That one at triple digits. Here comes a pitch. Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swinging a foul out of play. Bush leads off first with one away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at first, one away. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's two gone.
I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. That's too low, and it's 1-0. And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Marte makes the catch, inning over. Cubs add 2 on this homer. And it's 2-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Miguel Andujar. Shota back to work. And that is out of play. Shota in his second season, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. Out towards right center field. Tucker should have it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 3, Austin.
So digging in, Austin Hayes. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. And that one hit to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 16, Noel V.
Next for
Marte.
Cincinnati, Noel V. Marte. In the air, foul off first. Bush makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here is Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
And that one is inside ball 1. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one a little bit high, 3-1.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond and quickly one away in the second.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Here's Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Now 1-1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And it's filled up. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Dansby Swanson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. And downstairs. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Cubs are down quietly. They're up 2-0.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some.
Back here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. And he takes a strike. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 8, the catcher.
In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And a foul ball. That's off the mark. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner, and now it's 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
High fly ball down the left field line. Happ on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, he gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Right through there, got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ke'Bryan Hayes getting ready to hit.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And that's outside. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bush makes the grab. And that is that. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw.
Matt Shaw.
And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is downstairs. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs.
So the batting order turns over. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that splitter out of the
The left
hand,
fielder,
it just
number
sort of
8.
jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs.
Whoa.
And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top 2-0. Here at Wrigley Field, start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished. Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
And now
Matt
it's going to be Matt McLain. Struck out swinging his first time. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And there's a foul ball. The Cubbies trying to protect a 2-run lead. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Waves at defender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch and break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And the batter now, Elly De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1. Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. That
Three
one
ball.
misses, and it's 3-2. Miguel Andujar on deck for Cincinnati. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds nothing. Back here at the friendly confines, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here is Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Stevenson has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher,
2 down, base is empty. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
On the ground, Hayes. That's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Miguel Andujar. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one at the knees for a strike. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. On the ground, right side. Bush steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half
Now
of the
batting,
fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Austin
keeping the ball
Hayes.
out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Popped up. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 16, Noel V.
2 outs, base is
Marte.
empty. And now the right fielder, Noelvi Marte. Popped out and foul ground first time through. He swings and fouls one off. The Reds still looking for their first hit in this one. Next pitch is outside. Foul ball there.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Two down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swings and misses, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Reds go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching for
Graham
Reds,
Ashcraft will take
Number
over here.
23.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Ashcraft.
I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else.
So here's Horner
Leading
now.
off for the
Struck out
Cubs,
swinging his
the second
first
baseman,
time.
Nico.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Ashcraft, a 6'2" righty. He throws a cutter, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact.
The batter,
Almost
number
spoke,
7.
but he needed a little
Shortstop,
more lift to get into the
Dansby.
outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Swanson.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. The shortstop takes the ball. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Number 78 up and throwing for Terry Francona. Suter, a left-hander, also throwing. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. stays alive. One down, base is empty, and they'll do it again.
That's the ball. 3-2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
Here's the third
Shaw.
baseman, Matt Shaw. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Right through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 outs. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Shota back to work. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hard hit left side. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Struck out looking his first time. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Right side. Tucker should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
So up next,
Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. Clips the outside corner. 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2.
Oh.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Back to the top of the order. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedel. 0 for 2 in this one. First
No,
pitch,
that's
and
a
he
ball.
just misses. Just missed. Activity in the
2 balls,
bullpen.
no strike.
Brad Keller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hayes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And that'll do it. So that does it, but not before they find a way to spoil the perfect game. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now
Reds,
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a
Number
new pitcher on the
31.
mound, Brent Suter.
Brent.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty
Leading
hitter
off
coming
for
up.
the Cubs,
I think it's a good
the
move.
first
I know
baseman,
I never liked when opposing
Michael
teams did that to me.
Busch.
And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right
Foul
side
ball.
and foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Softly hit into right field, and it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Ian Happ will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Suter, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key, throwing the ball where he wants to.
Next offering is in for a strike. To first, might be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And that misses. And that's ball 1. That's in there. Two down, nobody on. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Brad Keller.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McLain, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball. Just off the outside part of the plate.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And down on strikes. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
1 strike.
That one missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So they're down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Nope, that's away.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Two outs. That's to third. Shaw. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace, you can't shake